YouTube gearheads. Well, this might not be, that's what I'm trying to say, the video for you, high-end gear pedal nerds who are looking for a bargain. This is the demo of the Joyo, or rebranded Fame. You'll be able to buy this as a Fame product from musicstore.de. DC-15 little practice digital amp. It's clearly modeled after a cube-shaped amp from some, I think, Japanese company, something like that. Point is, very, very portable little amp. 15 watts, so this is not gonna be for live, this is not gonna be for studio recording, which is also why you're not hearing it within a track, because this is a practice amp. And I've actually used this for when my students come over to plug them in and just, give them a sound. And it's neat. It's, depending on where you buy, way below €100. Something like 60, 70, 80, depending on where you buy it. Has a variety of sounds, has built-in drums. Which are kind of difficult to dial in, but I'll show you that. Let me see, what else does it have? It's got... What is this? Yeah, okay. It's got an aux in, which is sadly a 1/4-inch connector, which is a little bit stupid because most aux in cables are, little 3.6 point, but the little one. And it's got a phone's output, which is of course important for practicing. It obviously doesn't get super loud. It can get some volume, but it's a practice amp. Different sounds, some effects. Point is, very quickly dial in a sound. The way I'm recording it here is a SET-2000 tube mic. Just, a little bit in front of the amp, just to get you a little bit of the room sound. This is not an amp that you would ever probably mic. So, proportional or fitting the price range of the amp, we're using a pretty inexpensive, let's say, beginner's PV guitar, which is extremely good. It's a PV limited, but that clocks in at $200-300, so it's all kind of on the level of a beginner setup. So let's listen to no effects, just all the effects down, and the clean sound. Obviously with gain you won't be able to do an awful lot there. Let's see what the tone does. That's your EQ section. Very, very subtle, high-end control. Sadly, this does not come battery-powered, so it would be a cool amp for, playing in the subway or something, kind of like, for the street musician. No battery power, which is a little bit of a bummer, because it would be good for this. Let's just go through the sounds. Here we had the JC Clean. We're gonna go to Clean. A little bit less mids, a little bit less warmth. Obviously when you play clean, some reverb would be nice. And you got delay and reverb on a dial. So there's no mix control, there's simply a time control, which means the higher you get it, the more time you have, but everything else is fixed. thing, but it sounds a little bit like a delay. If you want a little bit of chorus with that, all you do is dial in chorus. Very nice. Can go into a flanger. Then we got some phaser here. And what do we have here? Tremolo. Now that's neat. Let's get that with some delay. So you can see, you can definitely dial in some decent effects relatively easy. Let's go to Tube Screamer. That should give me a little bit of drive. So it's fun to play. It definitely is enjoyable. And if I was starting nowadays, was like 12 years old or something, I didn't have something like that. I mean, the little amp I had was like very bad. Let's get some delay and let's crank up the gain, see what happens. Very pleasant. Blues. Let's see what they think blues is. A little bit fatter, but Tube Screamer like, obviously. See what else we have. We have crunch. This is actually a lot of fun. What do we have here? I can't see that. Lead. This is actually nice for, practicing a solo, a little bit of this, a little bit of delay. the gain up. That's a song I play with a lot of students, and they would be great for that. You can have serious fun. Let's see, then we have, it says rhythm. Okay, let's see what they think rhythm is. A little bit. Last but not least, we've got metal. Yeah, how does it work? That is actually a great metal sound. I still had the tone down when I was on the rhythm, so let's try to get the rhythm sound demoed better. Obviously everything sounds, like a little 6-inch or whatever that is, but it is fun to play, and very quickly you have dialed in a sound that works, and you can have fun with. Let's see how the rhythm works. Well, the thing is, it's kind of hard to find where you are. There's no display, so you pretty much activate it, and then you can, with turn, you can, I don't even know, what does it do? There's your rhythm, your tempo, and your volume. So that'll work like this. And with plus and minus, you go to the next one. Then you go to tempo. And then you pick your volume. Well, you know, it's a nice gimmick to have drums built in. You can absolutely practice with them. It's a nice, I mean, let's say, advanced metronome. They are not the greatest sounds, and they all kind of sound very monotonous because it sounds like there's no dynamics in there. But who cares? It's built in, and for practice purposes, definitely better than a click, 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 click. Okay? The sounds are really great. It is fun to play. And it is extremely inexpensive and very small and portable. So for beginners and people who are looking for a quick practice amp, don't want to spend a lot of money, you know, put it under the desk or something, I definitely recommend this. I'm having fun with it, and I'm using it when students are here. That's all I can say. This is the truth, you know. So everything else up to you. You can buy this from Joyo Audio UK. In the UK, definitely, there's distribution. You can even find this on Amazon. And now in Germany, which is very cool. If you want this, just go to musicstore.de, look for DC-15. I think it has the same name. Instead of Joyo, it will say Fame on it. Hey, Fame is definitely a company we know that stands for quality. They get their stuff built by pretty good companies. So I highly recommend this for anyone starting out or for someone looking for a small but versatile, easy to set up amp. This is me saying goodbye. It'll sound like this.
Goodbye.